Here we go. Can we make it 2 Super Bowls in a row? Let's check it out. Down from the Baja.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Riverhogs, and it comes your way next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Dallas Cowboys and the representatives from the NFC. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner,
It's the Riverhogs.
I'm Kate Scott, and like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
So here they come now to take over on offense. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure on its way. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. To throw it on 1st down. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready up! Come on, set!
Give now to the running back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Check that! Ready! Go! Hut, hut!
They give it to him again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set!
Another carry for him. Is in. Touchdown! The Riverhogs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Riverhogs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
He's got a gain of 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
2nd and 3 now.
Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
On the jump.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll try and punch it in, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backward.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Riverhogs take a 13-0 lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Riverhogs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah.
Dak now from the gun. He's on the move. He's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah. 26.
They've got a man in motion.
26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Still going inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. What do you think?
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle.
There we go.
And that will not be enough for a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
There we go. What do you think?
From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. The Riverhogs returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Let's go.
And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives.
Check out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? Rocco switch. Rocco switch. Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Come 19. Come 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hup.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to the air here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Here we go.
From the 37. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! What do you think?
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
What do you think? What do you think?
He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Riverhogs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. These two teams getting their final marching orders. We're back to it in Super Bowl 60. And to bring you second half from Santa Clara, let's rejoin Central California's own Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Now Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Right back to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Riverhogs bringing out their punter. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
It's Pacheco again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Here's Prescott. Getting out to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New set of downs for him at the 38. Their offense running back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up second down. They're throwing it. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Is into the end zone. Touchdown! The Riverhogs have likely locked up the win right there. Butker to try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Riverhogs stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. What is it?
Prescott will look to throw. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Right there. What is it?
Prescott set to pass. Throw complete to Lamb. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. From the 47. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
What do you think?
Here's Prescott, first and 10. He's got him. That's Pacheco. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Offense up to the line fast.
What do you think?
Dak throwing again. He's on the move. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Has it down close.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
What do you think?
Running out of the gun with Davis. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
There you go.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott to throw. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
On the set.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. Down to the 10. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Riverhogs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much...
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
They want
is
to take
under
one more
review.
look. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
Check up.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Here we go.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Riverhogs have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for 2 tonight, but it's unsuccessful.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. And the Lombardi Trophy is all theirs. We have a Super Bowl champion. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, making an appearance now to present the Lombardi Trophy to this incredible group, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.